Hi, this is Jackie from Bloom Property Management, and I'm at a property which has, oops, sorry, a light behind me, apologies for that, but it has a door that was sticking and binding. So this is a problem when doors get wet, and wooden doors in particular, that the wood can swell if they haven't been looked after properly. So let's talk about how we remedy this. Now, you can see on this door, it's a wooden door. The varnish is broken down over time. It's a little bit rough. It really does need a new varnish coat. The problem happened when the outside got water blasted, and I've checked the hinges and they're all fine. There's no loose screws or anything that's causing it to drop, and the door closes very tightly to the frame, which is nice. It means not drafty. But I've been working on it here to make sure that it can close, which it was not doing that when I first came in. You can see it's got a little bit more snug on there, but I don't want to do too much on that because otherwise when the door dries out it won't, well, it will have a gap underneath. So I checked underneath the door here and it just had a little bit of wood that was a bit rough underneath, so using a plane very carefully, or a chisel very carefully, just eased that off tiny little amounts. So I haven't taken much, there's like a tiny amount of sawdust here to do that, and then some 120 sandpaper, and gave it a good sanding underneath along there. And then when it was more or less exactly as it needed to be, I get my secret weapon, which is some sort of lubricant. So this is a lock and hinge lube, so while I've been here I've also lubed the hinges down the door and the locks, because, you know, preventative maintenance is very useful. But by giving that a spray underneath the door and also across the sill where it binds, that will give it a little bit of movement. So now we can safely close that door and open it again, which wasn't the case when I arrived. It's only taken about 10-15, you know, it's not a big job, doesn't take long, but worth doing because you need to look after the security aspects of your property. So make sure people can get in and out of their property and secure them for themselves. So if you want any more tips like that, follow me for more.